XSEED English Grade 5 Block number 16 Elements of Poetry Lesson Plan 2 Rhyme Scheme. Students will be able to identify the rhyme scheme of the poem. Raindrops falling from the sky, dropping sadly to the ground, like teardrops from the woeful eyes, announced by their sorrowful sound. The poem describes the falling of raindrops. Raindrops are like teardrops falling from eyes. Two sets of words that rhyme are sky and eye, and ground and sound. To mark the rhyme scheme of a poem, tag the first set of lines that rhyme with the letter A, the second set of rhyming line with the letter B, and so forth. In this poem, the first line rhymes with the third and the second line rhymes with the fourth. The rhyme scheme is ABAB. Let's read the poem Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening and label its rhyme scheme. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. In first stanza, the first, second, and fourth line rhyme, so mark them as A. The third line doesn't rhyme within the stanza, so mark it a B. But the second line rhyme with the first, second, and fourth line of the next stanza. So mark these line B. The rhyme scheme of the poem is AA, BA, BB, CB, CC, DC, DDDD. Some common rhyme schemes are AABB, ABAB, but this one has AABABBCB rhyme scheme. The poet may have chosen this rhyme scheme to take the reader forward to the next stanza. The third line of the stanza sets up the next stanza. Since there is no other stanza after the last one, all the lines rhyme with each other. It is D, 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 D. The third line in the previous stanza usually sets up the next stanza. There is no other stanza to follow the fourth one, so all the lines of the last stanza rhyme. Frost may have repeated the last line miles to go before I sleep to convey two meanings. When it is used for the first time, it tells that the poet is tempted to stay in the woods. What can miles to go before I sleep also means? Frost may have repeated the last line miles to go before I sleep to convey two meanings. First, when it is used for the first time, it tells that the poet is tempted to stay in the woods, but he still has a long distance to cover. He can't rest and must move on. The second time, it is used to convey that the poet has a lot of duties and work to accomplish in life before he finally dies or sleeps. Students, take out your volume 2 to page number 41. Rhyme scheme S2. Read the two stanzas from the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. Write letters in the boxes to show the rhyme scheme. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Here, the first line rhyme with the second and third. So we will write A in first block, B in second block, A again in third line, A again in fourth line, and B in the fifth line. A, B, A, B. Then took the other as just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted to wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. C, D, C, C, D. Fair rhyme with where and there, claim rhyme with same. CD, CCD. Read the next stanza of the poem. Fill in the blanks with the word from box to complete the poem. And both that morning equally lay in leaves no step that had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. So first blank will be way and second blank answer will be back. Write 4 lines of a poem with the AABB rhyme scheme. I saw the birds and bees flying through the trees. I saw them here and there. I saw them everywhere.